Hi guys, over in the workshop this morning, I wanted to show you something. About a year ago, I posted a video on this Aquamaxx HFM and its operation, and I've been getting a lot of interesting questions, and two of them have to do with the same part. One is, when this thing is new, about it overflowing. Of all the protein skimmers I've had in my short but interesting life, this one, when it's new, overflows worse than any I've ever had. And there's a real easy solution to that. And that is, you move your collection cup up as high as you can. So it's all the way at the top, as far as you can get it. Mine's not level, but you can level yours. And you take off the little, here it is, the little piece that comes with it, off the drain hole. And you put a piece of tubing on there. Now this happens to be a piece of Eheim tubing because I have a lot of Eheim stuff. This is the Eheim, the 494, the tubing, and it fits perfectly on here. If you're nervous about it being there, you can put like a cable tie around it or something. And just put it down in your tank. This is not a tank, I'll be staying in the workshop. But you can put this down in your tank and just let it overflow. Just leave it alone. It'll go on for about a week, maybe more. But you can't stop it. It's just going to do it and do it and do it. Unless you want to mess with the air, you can do that. But I find that to be more of a pain in the arse. So here's what I've done in the past. When I've used this for a long time and it's all cleaned up, I have to do this. It just overflows and you can't stop it. Eventually the overflow is going to slow down. So as it slows down, you can start moving your cup down a little bit at a time, little bit at a time. And eventually it's going to get down there where it should be, about halfway. And you're going to make skimmate. And that works. I don't know what else to say. The other questions I've been getting about what's going on down here in this pump area. So let me pause this and I'll take the pump out and we'll look at it in detail. Okay, here's the pump out on the bench. Now, the sections are, this is the intake tube, so the water comes up, goes over, comes down to the pump, and on the pump, you got the venturi, which, by the way, you have to keep very, very clean, or this thing won't work. And so it's sucking in air here. It's blending it with the water. The water's outputting on this side. I'm trying not to get my own in the shadow. I don't have very good lighting in this shop. And it comes out of that little gray tube there, you see, and goes into this round piece. This round piece is the bubble chamber. So all of the big bubbles are getting mixed up in here, and they're coming out on the top where the little holes are, as fine are the bubbles. And then this is the chamber where everything's going to come to the top. Now, what you notice here is that the plate that holds these two pieces together is shorter than the pump. And if you look down inside the chamber, which you're not going to be able to see because I don't have enough light, I'm sorry. There's a plate down there at the bottom and it doesn't touch the bottom. So what happens is the water comes out, goes up in here, that's bubbles, comes back down, goes around and under, because there's a space down here at the bottom for it to get through. So it goes back out and comes over this spillway here into the rest of the unit. So it first goes through the media basket, goes down the bottom, comes back up through the refugium, the part. And to take this apart and clean all this, you simply take this long black screw out. So this comes out, and there's a recess here for it to fit in. Then underneath that, this little gray piece, which has a black screw in it, you can see there. You take that loose, the pump slides out. So now the pump is free of all this, and you can do all your cleaning and put it back together. That little gray piece there, the circle, also has a cutout around there. Now mine came glued and it broke instantly the first time I tried to take it all off. But don't worry about it. There's a groove in there and it fits in and you can tighten it back up. Okay, I think that about dresses it. I'll see you later.